Hello, hello, hello. I am checking in with the first 6 chapters of Ntwrk Effect. Another installment in the Murderbot Diaries by Martha Wells. This is 2020 or 2019. I'll have to check later. It's interesting. I was looking at the about, hoping to get stuff like, when this was published, to say that, Murderbot first bestrode the screen was it All Systems Red in 2017. And this is the 5th entry in the series. All the 4 ones before have all been novellas, and this is the first, as it is termed, standalone novel of the Murderbot Diaries. I wonder how someone would react to coming to this novel for the first time. Would they get enough information about Murderbot? Would they care about Murderbot enough for it to make a dent? I mean, they do kind of have an opening scene, which is Murderbot taking care of his clients, taking care of business, getting them off the rescuing them from pirates, basically, not unromantic pirates, as it was on a planet. He is I'm going to go with they, our sec unit, who has hacked, in past novels, has hacked their control unit and has become independent, and goes through various adventures in the other books, a lot of them kind of centering around their client, the client that they had when sort of at the moment, also going back to when they apparently went rogue and killed everyone, when it turned out actually no, that was somebody telling someone who's had hacked into their memory and just kind of disposed of them as waste. But that wasn't really followed up as much as just like, more corporate fuckery, and maybe because of Murderbot's orientation, they didn't really go much further in towards that. So yes, this one, it opens with them saving them from basically what seems like a pirate, because it's on the ocean. Saves everybody. They're somewhat distrustful of him. We get him with his main, the person that they kind of care for, who actually does confide in them that they as well, they were kidnapped by one of the corporations, and they need to basically take trauma stuff. And it's like, maybe you should take the trauma stuff. And it's like, well, maybe you should take the trauma stuff too. And it's like, but she's going to go off and do that. And Murderbot is like, would you please go with them on this expedition, which unsurprisingly goes south. They and the teenage daughter of the main person, I can't remember what her name is, of the main human, they get sucked into this aggressive, this attacking ship, and it turns out that the attacking ship, most notably, is Art, which is I think is what is called the asshole research technology or something like that. It's something that's basically, it makes an acronym where A is asshole, because Art is like a really high level intelligence computer that runs this ship. Like, it's like, and helped Murderbot before, and they really formed a important relationship. One that you'd kind of need, I think, would be really valuable for you to know going into this novel, which kind of all goes against the whole thing of like, no, you start from the beginning. You wouldn't start at this. And the pasty gray-faced people who've taken them on board are like, oh, we're bored. And it's like, what did you do to the bot unit that controlled this? We deleted it. At which point, Murderbot does what their name says and murders them. and they're now in a kind of really good, tense, action-packed situation where Murderbot has got to try and wrest control back, finding that the couple of other people on there have implants in them, and I'm wondering if all the other pasty gray-faced people around are actually also have implants in them and have been taken over by somebody else, aka maybe the Ntwrk effect. So yeah, it's definitely fun. I really like Murderbot. Murderbot is such an excellent character, and is having an emotional reaction to learning that Art has been deleted, killed, and has a good talk with the teenage girl who's like, you're emotionally compromised. You need to kind of get a grip of things. You need to calm yourself down. It's like, no, I'll calm myself down by murdering everybody who did this to my friend. And it's like, oh, okay. And is slightly starting to get control, but we get all the good tactics that you come to expect from a Murderbot thing. You just also get the snarkiness and the kind of slightly kind of looking at humans from a distance thing. There is sort of a thing of being slightly something on like an autistic scale, I think is what you would say. Not that that's actually what this is going on, but it's this cyborg creation which really views human beings as something else and something kind of gross. They all smell, and they like touching things and making eye contact. It's got all that. So yeah, that is Ntwrk Effect by Martha Wells so far. Enjoying.